Hello everyone, I'm again back with a new tutorial. So in this tutorial, I'm going to have a new function related to distance measurement. For example, I can just create a new GeoJSON from by clicking here, and when I finish the measurement, a GeoJSON will be downloaded, which can again be used as our map. So the format of this GeoJSON is like this. So we have to create a GeoJSON like this and having the coordinates like this. Okay, so in order to do that, we have written some script, and also we can visualize it the same GeoJSON file in our map again. So when we click here, we can see that the same map is downloaded. And also we can, I think, export again this GeoJSON, but um, uh, I have some problems regarding the download because every layers is being downloaded. I have to fix it for now. Yeah, the layers are downloaded instead of this, so I have to remove some of the things, which I will do in the later section, maybe tomorrow. But we need to focus on this measurement function. So what we need to do is we go to this measure finish event. So we write when the measure is finished, we write the result. So we have to uh, call this function result, write result again, but our method of creating, not only we are not going only to create a JSON, but we are going to create a GeoJSON in the format of in the format like this. So we have to create it accordingly. So what I need to do is I will write a function. So its name will be write results. So it will already create a prototype for me. So everything is all right now. You can see it is a feature collection, and inside it's a feature and line string, and it will take the points, and it will create a GeoJSON. But in order to save that GeoJSON, we need to call save function. uh, so I think we can go to on add feature. Do we need this? So we are creating a better than this. We are not going to display it. uh, there is problem with this sign. Okay, and we can remove this, and after this we can add a variable as a GeoJSON string, and we can stringify this GeoJSON. Okay, and after that we can call a blob, which will take application as JSON. I think it's okay, and we are going to console it if everything is okay. Console.log. Okay, and then let's see if it is shown in the console. The GeoJSON string is shown in the console. So I save it, and I go inside this and inspect it first. And what I need to do is to the source, and yeah, it has been clicked. So I will go to console and measure the click on these things and double click, and it will be called. So in this GeoJSON, the values will be stored as like this feature, and inside geometry we have coordinates, latitude, longitude, and we have clicked 4 coordinates. So 0, 1, 2, 3. So the coordinate are stored here. So what it would do is it will just stringify this GeoJSON, and it will look like this now. Okay, so after this we are going to write it as in a console, so it will look like this in our console. Okay, so it has been executed well, but we have to save it instead of uh, writing it in a console. So we are going to use it uh, save as function. So it will be blob and GeoJSON.GeoJSON. So this blob will be stored here. Okay, so we have already defined save as already. So we are going to use GeoJSON string and file name inside it. And when it is called, it will uh, send this value and name as GeoJSON.GeoJSON, and it will be saved when clicked. Okay, so I am going to save it and see the result again. Like when I create a measurement 1 2 3 4, so GeoJSON is loaded by that code, so we can see the data. So we can visualize these things in our map. So we're going to reload it, and we are going to visualize the same data, but there is some problem. So we are going to see that problem by going to the inspect, and in the console it says invalid lat long object. So yeah, the problem is it has written some lat and long, but when we look into the original data which is accepted, but I think it will be accepted in the map saver, as I had already tried. So when I go to the map saver and I go to the download and I import it here, okay, there is also problem. Okay, yeah, so this is invalid JSON. So we have to make a valid JSON for that GeoJSON file, and we are going to compare first in between valid and invalid. Okay, so I go here, and no, first this is so complex GeoJSON, so I will create a simple GeoJSON which I had already created, but I don't think it is here. Yeah, it's here. So we can see we can compare this two GeoJSON file format, and it is same. Type is feature collection feature, and type is feature. Properties, we don't have any properties. So geometry, geometries inside geometry, coordinates inside coordinate, it is latitude longitude in my case, but there is nothing but a big bracket in this case. So this is creating a problem. And for a type, it's a polygon or line string. We have to I have hard coded it, but we can do it later. So in order to do that, I found one method to make it in the same format. So we have to go to this coordinate, and then instead of result.point, what we are trying to do is to get the points, like uh, because it has used like a key and value pair, so we are just using the value of that point. As we can see um, in the console, when no when the it is measured, for example 1 2 3 4. Okay, when it is measured, we can see that GeoJSON carries the data sorry, uh, and its geometry, its coordinate has a key value pair like lat and long. Yeah, so we need to only save this value, not key. So we are going to use this value instead of using key value pair. Okay, so in order to do that, we are going to use coordinate. So I am getting the results, and then I am taking the points, so it will take the results dot point, and we are going to use the map function. So function point as it is, and then we are returning only the longitude and latitude um, of that point. It is a value, not key. Okay, so when we do that, mm, yeah, there is some problem in the symbol. Okay, and then this bracket and save it. So when we go again back to this part, so I save it. When I create a measurement like from here to here and finish the measurement, uh, now we can see that in this GeoJSON we can see it is a line string uh, that is hard coded, but the coordinates are two array 0 and 1, so only the values are stored now, like there is no any uh, latitude longitude named as before. So we can use that values um, to store a GeoJSON. So when I uh, remove it again, I want to save it by using 4 points. I want to reload it first, and I will go a bit far, and I am going to create some complex. Okay, so when I click that, GeoJSON will be downloaded, and when we inspect this GeoJSON and format it, so I don't want to format it, I want to format it in a prettier mode. So we can see that that longitude latitude has been removed now, like here there is latitude longitude, but instead we are just using the values, and these are stored like this. So when I load the same GeoJSON, now I can load that GeoJSON, and we can see there is still a problem. It's yeah, so we can again inspect it, what is the problem behind it. So it says we are going to again to GeoJSON if there is any, maybe because we have to save it. I am going to reload it again, choose the file GeoJSON, cannot read WS main 171. What is inside 171? I don't know why this problem is happening. I will again click just once, choose a file GeoJSON, and then open, but it is not loading any kind of maps. So we are going again to inspect console. There is a problem with 171, so I think they is not loading any data. Mm, Let's see what is in 171, line 171. Style. So we have some problem with the style. It will go to the property and then WS student, which I think it cannot found. So I can just go to the source and just use in the upload. I'm going to parse it first. Okay, so I'm going to make it like this. Again, reload it and use this again. And I could see that the GeoJSON has been loaded, and the text will be like this, and it will parse into the GeoJSON. When it parse, the style is creating a problem, so we are going to remove the style in that for now. So we are not going to use any style in upload, so I'm going to use upload and just remove this style for now. Might be it helps. So again, choose the file, GeoJSON, click and OK. Still it is not loaded. Again, go to inspect console. Name 10 is not there. On each feature, okay, I will also remove this on feature for now. Save it. Now there should not be any problem. Let's see again, GeoJSON 5, and then parse it and add it to the map, and it has been, I think, loaded with no error. So when it zoom out, yeah, without style, I think it won't be loaded. Let's reload it again. I don't know where the problem is now. Select the file, GeoJSON, source, choose a file, GeoJSON, reload, choose a file, GeoJSON, and it will add it to the map. It should add it to the map. Might be there are some problem. I want to undo it first, and what it is doing is when I save it, it's going to okay. The type is application JSON, but I think there should not be, it should not be a problem. Maybe we can write a plain text. Text plain, save it and see again by creating a measurement. and GeoJSON has been added. Let's remove this, choose the file and load this again. Nothing is added. Mm, it was not a problem before, but now uh, mhm. Let's write one more code, but it won't solve this problem. I will write document.get element by id info, and inner HTML will be GeoJSON string. I think I have removed some of the code, so I am going to see it in my GitHub. I have already pushed my code. So in the US tutorial map, in the JavaScript, main.js, or I haven't done it. I forgot to do that. Uh, I will try it again by removing that um, upload. In upload, I am going to remove these two things, and uh, it will just use, but what kind of style should it use? So I will create a new style for it. So I'm going to use style upload for that. So I'm going to use function style upload and return instead of get color, I will just name the color as some values. Okay, so instead of this doing this, I think I have to create a color range. So I'm going to copy one of the color in the get color. Okay, I should do like this maybe, and in the upload feature I'm writing this color, and instead of upload I'm using style upload. Okay, so save it and let's see again. The problem is I cannot see any error, so that's the problem. I cannot solve this problem. mm, let's do it for the data. Okay, this one is loading properly. Yeah, right here, but why not this one? Or maybe it has loaded to any other places because I had made some mistake in the longitude latitude. No. So I'm going to check the GeoJSON if it is in the correct way. I'm again going to check my GeoJSON. It should be okay, I got it now. Because they are interchanged, latitude has been interchanged as longitude, so it is creating a problem which I should solve by going to main.javascript, and then I should go to that code and I should write it here let and here okay, here lng. Okay, so maybe now it solves the problem. I will again create a new measurement and finish it, and new GeoJSON file will be saved, and we can see uh prettier. So 40 minus 92 is now saved, and it is the best way now. So I am reloading it and uploading it again if it could be loaded on my map or not. So I'm going to open it and see that it has been loaded. Still there is problem. Still there is problem. What is there? Style upload and add it to the map. So its name is map. Okay. Let's do it again. Choose the file, JSON, and the text will be like this, and it will parse this text. And what would be loaded here? And it will go inside this style upload and the features type. What is inside feature? Geometry. It's a line string. Array, and these are the arrays. Maybe the problem is we should write polygon instead of line, and also I can sense here in the main.js if I write polygon and save it, and again reload it first, create the measurement 1 2 3 4 5 and finished it, and I can see now in the prettier we can see polygon feature and the coordinates of the polygon. Now I think it should be solved. Reload it, choose a file, choose 8, but nothing is clear. Inspect it, there is no any error. I cannot solve it, so I'm going to undo my work. Like we can export it, but it is not working well, so I'm going to undo my main.js that I had already did. So I hope this could solve the problem. Okay, so I have saved it and save it for now, and see the result again. I can see I can reload it. First I want to save the measurement and save it, and then I want to use the same measurement to load it in a map. This is loaded now, you can see. So where was that problem actually? We are going to look and compare the result. This one is same GeoJSON string, stringify GeoJSON, blob GeoJSON string, HTML. These are everything same, but I cannot get where the problem is. We can also compare this GeoJSON now with the previous one, like 9 and 8. Okay, so I go here, format the document, prettier, and coordinate. Maybe the properties, yeah, the properties, there is no properties, so maybe the properties is creating a problem. Yeah, so because in the main.js, in this when uploading the file, uh, it has used the style. So what it does is take the properties value, but it cannot get the properties, so it won't show anything. Okay, so that might be the problem. So again, yeah, what to do next, because we have already, it's the same code, and just we have to use the property inside our this function like this. We forgot to do that in the previous one. Okay, so in this way we can create our one uh, JSON file and upload it again into our map, but there is no any data, so we cannot see any data, and these are written as undefined. So what next? We are going to use one of the great uh, tutorial on using this plot graph. Like for example, the datas are shown like this, so we can see different values uh, on different data, and we can visualize it like this. Okay, so for that we have to wait for the next tutorial. So I will do it tomorrow in the next tutorial and show you how I made it. Okay, so on each click a different values is added. Okay, so for now, this much for today. Thank you for watching, and I hope you liked this tutorial, because you got knowledge on the GeoJSON format, and also upload and download your own GeoJSON format, own GeoJSON file. So you don't need, maybe if you need to do, you can go to this geojson.io, but you can do make your own GeoJSON like this. Okay, so thank you for watching, and bye bye.